Well, good morning again and welcome to Electronica 2024. I'm joined this morning by Sanjay from IPC. How are you?
Doing well, Andy. How are you?
Yeah, very good, thanks. So what have you been doing at the show so far?
Well, we are a global electronics association. So we
Right.
support the industry wherever the industry is. This
Right.
week we happen to be in Munich
Okay.
for the big Electronica show. We have three main pieces at our show floor today. We're doing our annual hand soldering competition.
Right, yeah. How's that going?
The European finals were held yesterday.
Yeah.
The global finals get started today, and we'll declare a winner tomorrow.
Right, okay.
The other area we're focused on is just intelligence in terms of market intelligence, data intelligence. We have something called the IPC Forum.
Right, okay.
And we have 12 subject matter experts over these 3 days that are presenting
Okay.
on various topics like
Yeah.
factory of the future, sustainability, market analysis, as well as design efforts.
Right, excellent.
And then lastly, we can't do this alone, so we have a bunch of partners that we utilize to do our
Yeah,
work here.
okay.
And we've allowed them to set up shop in our booth as well, and they're doing roaring business in their part of the booth as well. So
Fantastic.
everybody's pleased, and I think I actually saw the sun come out today, so everyone's doubly pleased. So
Make the most of it, won't be there for long.
Absolutely.
Anyway. So tell me about what you're doing in Europe at the moment.
yeah, so let me divide my comments into two areas. Let me first focus on what we're doing specifically in the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
The UK has a very underrated, very active electronics manufacturing market.
Sure.
There's well over 250 EMS companies there.
Yeah.
We've been focused on getting those companies together on an annual basis to talk about problems, to talk about their challenges, just to see if there's something that IPC can do from either a standards point of view or an education point of view, or even an advocacy point of view to help those companies out. They're doing great business. Nobody knows the great work that they do. So the other area we're focused on is trying to tell some of their stories
Great.
to media,
Yeah.
to government, to let them know that beyond just the brand names that people see, behind the brand names are these incredible companies that are just doing incredible amounts of innovative manufacturing work.
Yeah.
In Europe continent specifically, we're very much focused on advocacy.
Right.
We have a operation set up, a government relations operation set up in Brussels. We've built that relationship with the EU community and the European Commission over the last 3-4 years. And essentially what we're doing is we're lobbying the EU to pay more attention to parts of the electronic supply chain that is not IC related.
Right,
so,
okay, yeah.
so it seems like semiconductors always steals the oxygen in the room.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're trying to remind the government in Europe that the chip itself is useless if it's not connected to a board, if
Yeah.
it's not processed through an assembly process.
Yeah.
So they need to pay more attention to what's going on in the whole ecosystem,
Yeah.
including the semiconductors.
Yeah.
And
And what about worldwide? Is it the same message you're giving worldwide as well?
what makes us really unique is that we tailor the message depending on the geography or the
Right,
region that we're
okay,
in.
yeah.
These are the messages that we're focused on in Europe. I told you about the activities we're doing in the UK. In the US market, we're kind of focused specifically on the PCB market. We're lobbying on behalf there.
Yeah.
There we have a strong push only because the Department of Defense is so large.
Yeah,
the
sure.
budget for aero defense is very large there.
Sure.
And so there is a strong push that those devices should be using PC boards that are developed either in the United States or from the allied countries.
Yeah, sure.
And so we're lobbying on behalf of that industry there. And what we're doing in Asia right now is very specific on talent development. We're focused
Right,
on
of course,
companies training their employees
Yeah.
on best practices
Yeah.
and the proper guidelines of using IPC standards.
Fantastic. Well, it sounds like you've got your work cut out for the next few years anyway.
We will be busy and happily occupied, yes.
Great stuff.
All right.
Listen, thanks for joining us this morning and have a good rest of the show.
I appreciate the time. Thank you
Thanks
very
a lot.
much.
Bye.